What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor esports match review, and this time again back with the APL group stages. Here we are taking a look at BRU United Esports facing off against Flash Wolves. Now, guys, I am reviewing this not only because it's gonna be a super close game from what I saw, checking out the mid and late game a little bit, but also because Flash Wolves has a Wukong in the jungle. I think this must be one of the first times in Arena of Valor esports history that Wukong is picked in the jungle, and it is definitely one of the only times in recent times. Ooh, I see you, heroes. He gets a solo first blood right off the get-go onto that Richter with his Omen. Very well played. I was hyping this man up in the last video, and as you can see, guys, he is absolutely insane. But let's get into the draft here, okay? First of all, we have Richter in that Slayer lane for blue side team facing off against Omen in the top lane. We have a Darcy in the jungle for BRU facing off against, as I said, the Wukong in the jungle. Then we have Crixie in the mid lane facing off against Raz in the mid lane on team Flash Wolf side. And we have a bot lane consisting of Kha'Zix and Tel'Annas, which is gonna explain that Wukong pick very fast. I will explain it very soon. But yeah, that Tel'Annas against that broken Laville and Lumber as a support. Now, the way this draft turned out is BRU ended up banning a lot of assassin junglers to prepare for this Tel'Annas pick. They banned, right as I'm saying that, the Wukong just ends up dropping for a kill there. Yeah, what can I say? Anyway, let me just explain this. They banned, in the second ban rotation, they banned the Wukong and the Volkath. So Flash Wolves is very limited in their choice of how to defeat this Tel'Annas in those team fights and in that laning phase, right? And they decided to go for the Wukong because, yeah, I don't know, I think Zephys was up. Zephys would have been a very nice choice too, but I guess they know something we don't know. And yeah, Wukong is definitely able to one-shot this Tel'Annas super quickly. He is able to one-shot that Crixie super quickly. So, hey, I'm not saying Wukong is good, but I'm saying maybe it makes sense here. And remember, I think Neil played Wukong a little bit as well in one of the last World Cups. So maybe we'll see some nice little Wukong plays here. Beautiful little Lumber ult, tries to steal the dragon. I mean, you might as well try, but not able to. Very nice Arctic Orb of Virginity usage by Shishi there. Is able to get away from all that CC. Able to dodge away from that knock-up from the Crixie. And yeah, Crixie also something I'm not too big of a fan of. It is a pretty decent hero, but it is not like... It is just a solid mage to pick. But it doesn't have that outplay potential that a lot of these other mid laners have, like Tulin, Raz and stuff. But for competitive, oftentimes you just want something consistent, and this is exactly what she is, that Crixie. But as I'm saying that, we have a team fight, and this Wukong, is he gonna be able to? No, she gets the shield after the Arctic Orb, and is able to survive. But he forced her flicker, he forced the Crixie flicker, and he forced that Arctic Orb out of that Tel'Annas. And I mean, they ended up trading 2 for 0 for the side of BRU, but they expended a lot of resources for that. So we'll see how this turns out. Of course, a lot of flickers used on the Flash Wolves side as well. So yeah, we'll see. This definitely seems like it's turning into a stomp for BRU's side here. The only redeeming factor they have is Heroes is completely winning that top lane right now. And it seems like this, yeah, they ult the Richter and there's nothing he can do now. He uses Arctic Orb, maybe he can get away. He flickers away, oh, because he knew Kha'Zix and everyone was following up. Very well played by Heroes, and dodges away from the Kha'Zix AoE. Uses Arctic Orb. Is not able to escape though. And is he... Ooh, Shishi tries to flicker S2 onto that Richter to finish him off, but not able to. Ooh, beautiful catch there onto that Tel'Annas. She ends up dropping, he survives with 1 HP there. Tries to make some difference with another fireball, but not able to get into range. Meanwhile, Wukong is just beating up that Darcy, but he has not crit. He's a very unlucky Wukong, let me tell you that. I have not seen him crit too often so far. But that is why Wukong is just not that strong of a pick. Even if you have all these crit gloves, you won't have 100%. And it is just very unfortunate. It's just a very luck-based hero. If you crit every time with the first gank, you will one-shot everyone in the game, and you will just snowball. You will get the first blood, and it's an easy game for Wukong. But if you're not lucky, it is very annoying to play this hero because of that. And yeah, that was very, very well played by Shishi there at the top lane. And I think this Wukong dies. Yeah, he cannot catch a break. They get the Tel'Annas once again though. They're definitely accomplishing what they tried with this draft. They have Raz, Omen, and Wukong to jump on the Tel'Annas, and they are able to pick off that Lumber as well with that true damage by Richter. Beautiful flash flicker into the first ability by Crixie there. Nunu, of course, also one of the best. Now, I have to tell you guys here, Buriram United is definitely top contenders for this title here, okay? So we'll see if Flash Wolves will be able to beat them with this very interesting draft. But Buriram is definitely the... Flash Wolves is definitely the underdog here. Buriram is, as I said, one of the tournament favorites along with Team Flash. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Of course, being that seed 1 from Thailand, very, very strong team. So this should be very exciting. And I really like the Darcy pick as well. Everyone in solo ranked stopped playing that hero, but I think it's really strong. I will show you guys a video soon. I will try to record a nice little live commentary with some oh no no no's there, because I know you guys love that. And yeah, I just wanna remind people that Darcy is still really strong despite those nerfs. And yeah, good little Lumber ult to disengage to just get away to safety. Has a 40-second cooldown on that now, though, so they have to watch out. Only a 1000 gold lead, 1.3k gold lead for the side of Buriram right now. And the late game, I have to say, Wukong, love him or hate him, he is pretty strong in the late game. Let's be real. He just one-shots everything as soon as he gets that 100% crit. Lumber just getting caught very often here. Has to flicker away, has to expend all these cooldowns just to get away. It is unfortunate, but it is hard to play against a good Kha'Zix. He is just gonna catch you out all the time with that invisibility, move speed, and that pull, right? One of the strongest supports still. Very popular in pro play still. Not as popular in solo queue anymore. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. As I said, the Omen is gonna be a powerhouse late game. Raz is, of course, just one-shots everything late game. Laville, one of the strongest late game marksmen and picks in general. And right as I'm saying that, Lumber gets caught again, 0-3. If it wasn't for that Lumber, Flash Wolves would be in a very good spot. Now they are gonna be potentially losing that. Ooh, beautiful ult combo by Shishi, and he's able to flicker out. Oh, gets dropped by that last aura attack by Tel'Annas. And now the team is turning around the fight though for him. Flash was just going in deep with that Omen and Wukong combo, just one-shotting, picking off that Darcy, I believe. But the Tel'Annas is still alive. Ooh, the Wukong ult is up again with that blue buff. It's a very low cooldown. Able to use it twice in that team fight. I'm pretty sure that's how he one-shot that Darcy before. And yeah, the Richter flickers away. Darcy gets away this time. And yeah, of course, 5, not even 4. Usually you see 4 endless cycles of virginity. This time 5 on the side of Buriram, which is just absolutely hilarious. But yeah, you can see this team fight. Yeah, used his ult to one-shot that Darcy. Almost kills the Crixie. I think they don't... Oh, they do get her. Yeah, they do get her. Beautifully played. And now, of course, after that, we saw the aftermath. Wukong hiding in that bush, just waiting for his prey, which is in this case the Tel'Annas, and just use the invisibility, one-shots her. Beautifully played. I have to say, huge fan of this draft, of both teams actually, because Buriram just has a very solid standard draft. They have one of the strongest supports, they have the strongest solo laner, being Richter, they have a very strong control mage in the jungle, they have a very nice poke, they have a lot of range, just a overall solid comp. And yeah, I feel like Flash Wolves might be able to win in the late game though. Again, look at this one shot onto this Tel'Annas. She's just completely inting now. The Wukong pick finally paying off here. 10-9, and they get another kill onto that Buriram's Richter. And I don't think they can chase this though. They will try to get this tower, but Darcy wave clear along with Crixie just insanely strong. They will be able to stall out this game until very late game, I assume, if they continue to lose. Because they are definitely losing right now. Not only 1000k gold behind, which of course doesn't matter too much, but they are behind the map pressure right now. And they are behind a great deal here, because they seem to be losing that Slayer as well now. And yeah, unless the Kha'Zix can miraculously steal it with his first ability, but I highly doubt it. He is not able to. And yeah, they get it. Ooh, Shishi just playing so well on this Raz, guys. What is this? That is absolutely beautiful performance. Almost picks up another kill by himself. 4-1-1, definitely the MVP for me this game so far. Just keeping his team in the game, playing phenomenally. And yeah, we'll see if that the Wukong can start making even more of a difference. He has 4 items complete, guys. 8.4k gold. He's 3-3-3, but he was farming very well, okay? Despite those 3 deaths, and he's hiding again. Look at this bush placement on that Wukong. He is hiding really beautifully once again. If he finds someone solo, that is a dead Tel'Annas, that is a dead Crixie, dead Darcy even probably. Again, just moving closer and closer in these bushes. Oh, he gets spotted unfortunately, walks out of the bush. Didn't want to get hit by that Crixie, of course, because the boomstick effect would reveal him. The sound effect would reveal him as well. You can see the boomstick effect there. So yeah. Let's see. They will get this bot lane tower very easily. You can see Shishi's playing very well with his passive, which I don't see by a lot of Raz players. You auto attack to gap close a little bit, and then you throw a not a shuriken, a second ability, a fireball. It's just unexpected, you know. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Of course, if no one is around you, you can just gap close with the passive, just auto attack nothing, auto attack air, and yeah, we'll see here. What can they do? I'm not sure how many endless cycles of virginity are remaining on Buriram's side, but I assume still plenty on both sides actually. Only 10-10, a lot of people still 0 deaths. It's interesting, Shishi was playing Tulen with Holy Thunder, but decides to play Raz with Endless Cycle. It's very interesting. I guess Raz just goes in and dies more often, while Tulen can stay much safer. Still a very interesting choice there. We'll see what happens here. Of course, that was the last game where they lost, so maybe he just decided, okay, let's just go. If you can't beat the virgins, become the virgin. So maybe he joined the dark side, the dry side. Anyway, beautiful little flicker by the Lumber. Not able to get anything though. If he hit that Kha'Zix, he would have killed him. Very unfortunate. Kha'Zix dodged away with his increased mobility. And yeah, that Richter is going just full tank. It is insane. In solo queue, of course, you want to go full AD on Richter. It's the best way to carry. But in competitive, they just like to go full tank just to soak damage. That's exactly what they're trying to do here. They have 3 carries, you know, they have Tel'Annas, Darcy, and the Crixie. They don't need more damage on their team comp for sure. And that's why it's gonna be really difficult for this Wukong to... they get the Slayer again, very well played. But it's gonna be very difficult for Wukong, because late game he has to decide who is he gonna kill. He can only one-shot one person probably, unless they really stupidly... sit on top of each other, all the 3 carries, then he can just AoE all of them down, but I don't think that will happen. Ooh, just goes barely wide that Lavil ult. Omen getting ulted by Darcy, but only him, and he is able to escape with that S2, but they somehow pick off that Lavil there, completely out of position. I didn't even see he was in the middle of that. And yeah, he uses his Endless Cycle, so no issue there, he's back on the map. And they still have that Dragon available on that Wukong. He can use that, and they can try to set up a base push here to try to get that tier 3 tower to empower their minions. But the Rise, as I'm saying that, the Dragon spawns, and this is a huge objective now. And definitely Buriram has the control of it right now, has the control of that vision. They decide to engage onto that Omen again. Shishi just beautiful ult, AoEs everyone down, but this is everyone's team fight. This is just crazy, everyone just doing so much AoE damage, I don't even know what was going on. But Richter pulls through in the end, is too tanky, has his true damage on his ultimate. And the Tel'Annas doing so much damage, everyone just so much AoE damage coming out from both teams. But a little bit more by Buriram's side with those two AoE mages. That is purified Darcy ult, so no issues there. Let's see what they can do. They catch the Lumber again. They're still doing that. Ooh, I think that's a dead Kha'Zix. It should be no, beautiful Arctic Orb by Kha'Zix coming out. He has not used his Arctic Orb of Virginity for the whole game so far and just busts it out 16 minutes into the game. They get the dragon, but Wukong is able to finish the kill onto that Kha'Zix. That Crixie is so low HP, he just decides to run, and they get the revival buff on who? Blue team got it. Red team, excuse me, Flash Wolves got it, but who did they take it on? I need to see it. Maybe they forgot to take it. Did they forget to take it? Unless Buriram someone took it and died instantly. But I don't see it on anyone. It might be on Lumber, I'm not gonna lie, because he was the only one close. Unless they just let it alive, no. Yeah, it's on Lumber, okay. It is on Lumber. I thought they would show it on the menu on the right. Yeah, I thought they would show it like next to the Endless Cycle or something. But not the case. Very interesting for Lumber to have Endless Cycle too. What's it called? Devil's Awakening, very popular on Lumber. Very strong enchantment on Lumber. Just enables you to dash in, S1, ult, and you will have your abilities very soon again. Just really clean choice. So very surprising that Endless Cycle even dominating on heroes like that nowadays. I feel like the more this tournament progresses, the more Endless Cycles we are seeing. Even though that's hard, considering it started with 7 per match, and now it's 9 per match, or even 10 sometimes. And yeah, right as we're saying this, somehow Flash will stabilize enough with the vision game to get that Slayer once again. You can see 17 minutes game. It is such a back and forth, just both teams very even. Buriram ahead in the kills, but not ahead in gold at all. It is dead even. 56k, 57k to 57k pretty much. I mean, it was dead even there for a couple of seconds. 56.7k on both sides, I think. And yeah, again, Lumber doing a good job now. This time he is not getting caught, he's just providing that vision, revealing the enemies, dashing out instantly as he sees them. And yeah, just very beautifully played. They waste this dragon in the top lane. It is just gonna die instantly. They should have tried to protect it a little bit. They do. They manage to. Oh, Shishi misses that S2 and it's just gonna get picked off here. Yeah, he misses that S2. Very unfortunate. It happens to the best of us. But all the while, Heroes is just split pushing. Finally gets that inner tower for his team. And now this opens up the map. A great deal. These Slayers were already free for Flash Wolves here, and now they're going to be even more free because that bot lane wave is just going to constantly push into their base. And yeah, we will definitely see a lot more Slayers coming out by Flash Wolves unless they hard throw the game here, but I don't think they will. Let's check out those builds. Of course, Raz has a lot of Magic Pierce here to combat that immense amount of... Yeah, it's not even that much magic resistance, honestly. I feel like an Evil Secrets would be better here than the Staff of Nu. But we'll see about that. But yeah, he has that Reyes as well. Of course, a Berifs would be a good option too. But the enemies have so much magic damage that it's hardly worth to go for that Berifs here. Yeah. We'll see what happens here. Now, the blue team is, of course, still kind of in the lead here for team fights because they just have so much AoE damage with that Darcy and Crixie. We saw all the team fights so far in the mid and late game. They just completely ended up winning because of all that AoE damage coming out. Even if you one-shot that Tel'Annas, you still have Darcy and Crixie to deal with. And that is exactly what I'm saying. They also have the Kha'Zix, who not only pulls everyone together, he also shreds the enemy magic resistance and armor. And right as I'm saying this, Richter gets picked off, gets one-shot, has the endless cycle though, and is already returning. Wow, what a sick Krizik's pull. Pulls 4 people together instantly into the Tel'Annas ult. Picks off that Wukong. No counterplay there. But look at this damage by the Lavil, and he turns out instantly as soon as he recognizes that threat coming in by that Richter. Forces that Arctic Orb onto that Crixie though. Oh, they get completely caught here. Shishi and his support get caught, get one shot. Lavil almost dying as well. Wukong going in deep. Tries to one-shot people, not able to. He is gonna respawn here, I think. No, he is dead for good. He doesn't have Arctic Orb. Devils. Too many names, guys. Too many names. He does not have the Blade of Eternity available. Heroes using up his Blade of Eternity, that Omen there. That Lavil ult hits the Crixie almost at base, all the way from downtown. And now if this Lavil gets caught, I think it's GG, yeah. It seems like it's gonna be GG here. Yeah, beautifully timed ultimate by that Tel'Annas. And now everyone is dead. I think they can easily clear this. There is no endless cycles of virginity available. And yeah, just beautiful team play by both teams. A little bit better late and mid-game macro by Buriram coming out here. As I said, they are one of the favorites for this tournament to win here. They have very cool jackets. Look at this, man. That's clean. That is some clean yellow to orange, man. Come on, that is beautiful. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. That was a pretty exciting game with Wukong. I mean, if you have Wukong in pro play, we just have to take a look at it, man. That is hilarious. He played pretty well. He did as much as he could. But as I said, late game, you have that struggle, man. He kills one person, but the other 2 carries just end up doing too much damage to your team. And yeah, at that point, it doesn't matter. He has a very little amount of crit chance in his build, but very surprising. Crixie doing by far the most damage. That is absolutely insane. Very nice performance. And of course, Shishi just hard carrying his team. Very unfortunate for Lavil to only have 20%. Definitely, if he played a little bit better, if he positioned better in those team fights, if he dished out that full potential that Lavil has, could have been a different game. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.